Hello. Okay, so this is a sneak peek of all my art. First of all, don't mind that. We don't mind the Untitled 36. That was something I didn't do. That was my sister. So here are gonna be some sneak peeks that people will probably be seeing. They will be seeing me do it with another person named my best friend's name. I'm gonna call him B for this. So what's going to be happening, I'm going to be using this a lot more because, yeah. And then here's another sneak peek. That's a Forsaken thing. I tried to draw. Pretty bad at it, though. That was my sister's. This is what I did yesterday. It didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to, but I hope it does. Anyways, I'm going to be doing something where you guys can duet this, and you can draw your own. I hope people do realize I love it when people duet this, and I want to make an entire crew of people. So I'm going to start by drawing out mine. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to gonna do that to some degree, and I'm gonna go in and start to fill out the things that got left open by the whiteout, because I will be doing this one first because my character, my OC, is a lot like this one. But they are also, I have multiple, so I might be doing this one for my boy. I will be doing multiple parts on this. I will be drawing everyone. If you guys want me to draw someone for you, leave it down in the comments. Thank you. Okay, so I'm actually going to be showing you guys my drawing. Instead, do not mind that ad. That ad is not mine. So, I'm going to be doing this one. I already decided it. I'm going to be starting off with the gloves, because this character will be having gloves because of what her devil fruit is. She has to wear gloves at all time. She's basically a mixture of Luffy and Law, just a little bit more happy like Luffy. She has the personality of Luffy, but she has the powers of, she has the devil fruit of Law. So yeah. So I'm going to be making my character. And I'm going to do something more for the gloves right here. Just to do that. Alright, I'm going to start with the eye color. Well, it's more like a dark. But Luffy's eyes are, technically speaking, they're light green. So go ahead and color the tongue. Alright. Now we're going to be doing the clothing, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this down here. The clothes will be lightly based off of Law's colors. So I will be putting, hold up, let me just, Luffy's color palette though. Alright. Okay, so first we gotta coat color. It's gonna be looking a little bit wonky. You know what? Hold up, how about this? I do that, and it's gonna go right down the middle, and then it's gonna be cut off right here because it is just his colors, not his entire design. This is gonna be based off my own design. So, okay, what else do I need? I need that for the buttons. And yes, this character will have buttons on her. She loves buttons. She loves anything that has, like, round stuff. So, yes, in fact, she does love the moon. She loves the moon as much as the next person does. She thinks it's pretty. And I'm gonna say this, I hope you guys do know she does die when she dies in the Wano arc, because she tried to help out Luffy and died in the process. But hey, we're just here for some laughs and giggles. She was basically there, so saw Sanji get beat up. And so, as this does happen, I will be drawing her brother here soon, because her brother will be mostly either that character, or he will be that character. I feel like this character right here would be good, so yeah. Fill that in. I'm just gonna go in with my actual brush and since she does die in the Wano arc, I did give her a good backstory, but she basically was found by Luffy, and Luffy kept her on the ship because they were no longer in the borders of where where Luffy could hand her off to Garp, and Garp is, in this AU, he is like, he's long gone. He's like long gone. So she does have a lot of buttons. She has a lot of buttons on her because those buttons quite really resemble her past. Every button is a death that she has witnessed. So she has witnessed, she stopped when it got too high. But these are half of the deaths that she have saw over the years. And so she will be having a hairpin in her hair. And since Luffy does have black hair, so does Law. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Make another layer. Give her the smallest amount of black hair. I will have to watch an ad to do
Just type.
So sorry guys, I had to cut the advertisement break. My mother came in here. Do not judge by the hair. Doing my best over here. But she will be having some hair in like a bun back here. Hold up. Because I'm gonna say that Robin taught her to put her hair up. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks like so buns. Alright. We're gonna do that dark hair. Actually, I'm probably gonna change this OC to where she doesn't die in Wano arc, but she does get badly injured, knocking her into a coma. And yeah, so I'm gonna say this knocks her. She gets knocked into a coma. She has pretty bad scars. She's bleeding, and she's on the verge of death. But yet, the fruit that she has saves her as Law takes out her heart and stores it to where it cannot be destroyed nor hurt. She will have bags under her eyes because she is a very sleepless person. So hold up. All I only wanted was a bit of gotta blur that in. But I will be making it to where she does not die, but she almost dies in Wano arc. She will be in the lab, also being a child who is very sick. She gets very sick. She is very seasick by the time this Wano arc is done. And so I'm gonna make it to where she's holding the rune. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do a sword, I might not. That's a hard decision to make. You know what? Boom. She's not gonna have any of that, but she will have some of those. Barely noticeable, but yeah. I'm gonna mesh that down, and then I'm gonna start giving her color. So basically what this means, I'm going to do that, and then for the rest of it, I will just color in myself. I will color her teeth white later. She will have some shoes on, but for right now I'm gonna color her feet. her some pants. And yes, I do reach down to her, you know, unlike Luffy's, because she doesn't like having everything exposed to the elements. Alright, time to give her some shoes. I'm gonna give her sandals, so give me a second. I'm gonna give her some. Anyways. Gonna give her shoes. Go to like here. And Saba and Ace are her uncles because they're Luffy's brothers. And I'm gonna make them heels actually, because Robin taught her how to walk in heels. So blame it all on Robin, y'all. Alrighty. Also, oh, my twin, where have you been? Alright. So I'm done with the female, and I'm gonna name her. So this is gonna be Elba. Actually, I feel like they would name it something more like with an L name. So give me suggestions, honestly, because I don't know. Something with an L though.